Democrats aren't that excited about having Joe Biden as their candidate. He also needed someone who could excite people as well. And I think Kamala Harris could well be that candidate. Now, let's not forget, she also stood for the presidential nomination as well. She has experience on the national stage. And there was a very pointed moment in one of those debates last year where she had quite an intense and emotional clash with Joe Biden over his standing in his history back in like several decades ago in his career over the issue of busing and the segregation of schools. She had a very pointed clash with him. It was quite uncomfortable to watch, and many wondered whether perhaps that might be an issue for her in terms of him picking her as his candidate. Some calling her too ambitious because, of course, she ran for the presidential nomination as well, and some saying that perhaps Joe Biden wouldn't want a candidate who had their eyes on the election in 2024. Well, it seems that Joe Biden has been able to look past either of those concerns, any of those issues, and he does feel that Kamala Harris is the right person to have as his running mate, not just as his running mate through the presidential election, but also potentially as his vice president to serve with in the White House.
Yes, it's always awkward, isn't it, when you've both run and you've criticised the person who ends up being nominated. But she's got the position, hasn't she? We now know who the vice presidential running mate is for the Democratic candidate, Joe Biden.